Hello, Rafe. How are you?
Hi.
Um, I'm speaking with my dear friend of mine, Rafe Botts. He was personal assistant to Barry Gordy in 1967 and 1968. So tell us, Rafe, what was it like in working or being around Motown during those years?
It was really exciting and a good place to be with a lot of celebrities who were the all-star singers of the age of 1967, 1968.
Wow. Tell me about your experience with the Jackson 5.
Well, when I was the golf instructor for Barry Gordy, who was the president and owner of Motown Records, Diana Ross approached him to have an interview with the Jackson 5, and he didn't want any more singers or groups at that particular time, so she had to almost beg him to have an interview with the Jackson 5. And after begging him for a period of time that day, he consented to do so because she had them waiting in the wings to do so.
Wow, that's incredible. So you were there the day that he saw them for the first time then?
Yes, I was there because we were on our way to the golf course, and Diana Ross approached him in the office and asked him if he had time to listen to them. And he wanted to go to have his golf lesson, so he didn't really feel like he had enough time to, but she convinced him that he should listen to them because they were such an outstanding group. And he listened, and he was very impressed at what he heard, and the next thing I knew, in a period of days, he had signed them.
Wow, that's so exciting. That must have been. And so you were there when they auditioned for him the first time, right?
Yes, I was there when the auditioning happened there.
Do you recall what song they sang?
No, I have no idea what they sang because at the time, I was a lover of music and all kinds of music and whatever, but what they sang and what he listened to was, I wasn't aware of it.
I see. Well, tell us the story about Stevie Wonder on the bicycle.
Well, one day when I was there, I had been introduced to Stevie by Barry and Smokey Robinson, and Barry introduced me to Stevie, and Stevie was on his way to do a recording, and he was on a bicycle with his brother. He was riding the bike, and his brother was on the handlebars.
I was going to say, Stevie Wonder's blind, right?
He's blind, but his brother was on the handlebars, and he drove him right up to the front door of the recording studio.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And what about his clothes?
Well, at that particular day, he had on like a blue sock and a red sock.
Oh.
And so Barry and Smokey and the guys that were out front at the recording studio, they asked him who dressed him that day. And he said his brother did. So he said, I bet you dressed me like a West Indian, didn't he?
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, thank you for speaking with me today, Rafe. That was so kind of you. My name is Mary Dallas. We're broadcasting from Palm Springs, California. That's why all the noise. We're at a restaurant called Bit of Country. We will get back with